Blessings. Now I want to speak about the spirit of peyote, Hikuri, the blue deer. This topic brings me a lot of joy because it's one of the spirits that healed with so much kindness my life and my whole world. Hikuri is one of the most beautiful spirits in the South American culture, Mexican culture, I would say. The Wixárika people, the Wixárika tribe, is an amazing ancestral tribe that has preserved their traditions through the years. For me, when I sit with maracames, this is the name they have given to their leaders of spirituality, their highest healers, the maracames, are the ones that can go out from their community to the world to serve the medicine. The maracames, in order to sit with you or with me into a circle of medicine, every single year they have a pilgrimage, a spiritual pilgrimage in the sacred land of Wirikuta. They call it the harvest of the blue deer. And they do rituals through the desert and specific sacred points on the desert where the highest shamans come together. Maybe it's around 20 days to 30 days in the month of March. Normally is this walk, this pilgrimage that they do for the world in the name of all of us, to keep sacred places alive, to keep the light of those sacred places. And I will describe a little bit how I understand that. They have preserved these rituals in order to preserve their sacrament for the world. They have been threatened by external forces, negative forces, very negative forces in Mexico that want to appropriate the sacred land of Wirikuta. And this is why they keep doing this spiritual pilgrimage, in order to put some light surrounding the sacred land where the peyote, the Hikuri, is born. They have been fighting more than 20 years with these external forces, the minority of the world, trying to get over this land because they found whatever element for their minority they want from there. And I am talking about all of this to make a little conscience for all of you that want to have this communion with the blue deer, the peyotito, the Hikuri. Have all of this in mind. The only people that can serve and have the permission from the high spirits are the maracames. And the way I can see them is as the roots for humanity to keep grounded and centered with the highest intention for Mother Earth. They call upon themselves the root people, and they talk about the humanity as the flowers people. This is the way how they describe the difference between them and the tribe. The tribe keeps being closed. They don't use the clothes that they don't do. They use only clothes that they do with their hands, with their prayers. They harvest their food. They keep their traditions very aligned. And if you would like to go to one of their ceremonies, you cannot go there. You have to be invited. You have to go to pilgrimage. You have to be committed with them in order to be accepted into the Wixárika culture. Not everybody is so fortunate to be with them, sitting with such wise, humble humans. And the Peyotito has this amazing gift for the heart. It's called the grandfather spirit. And in the way they describe their chanting, because through the ceremonies they chant to the blue deer that is walking on earth, leaving behind their sacred steps, so humanity, us, we can find back the way home. This is how they describe this chanting, that during the ceremonies they chant during the whole night, describing and telling this story of the blue deer, how this beautiful being, humble and precious, is leaving us keys in order to come back home, in order to, if we are lost, we can come back to the path. And this is the way I feel these ceremonies are so important for all of us. And it's so important that we respect the elders that are carrying such a mission, for us not to forget, for us not to get lost in the world. And this is the way I can see the spirits of the plant medicine in the world. I see them as the keys and the doors for humanity to come back to the source, to come back to the true nature. And it's obviously your call and your willingness to be into these sacraments. If you approach to them, truly be humble and respectful, because this people is doing a huge work for the whole world to maintain balance, to maintain the light, and to give us hope that many of us have lost into these fast ways. Another thing that I want to speak with a lot of respect and humbleness is, please support their work. Please, if you see a Maracame walking here in Europe for you, bringing the medicine, remember, behind that human, there will be many years of pilgrimage, walking on the desert and planting light for you in order to bring the sacrament to you. Many threats, many challenges, many obstacles that they have to live too. And if you have the possibility to have any of these sacraments near to you, appreciate it. Please respect it and support it. I say this because I understand there is a lot of ignorance in the world. And I'm not judging that. But I call to your heart to tell you, these people, these true healers, the guardians of the wisdom, are in pilgrimage for you. You are not going there. You are not going to suffer the environmental conditions to be in the desert walking, finding your medicine. Someone did it for you with prayers, with an alignment of intention to bring healing to the world. Someone traveled the world through all the legalities and obstacles to bring to you here the sacrament. I hope this talk and this message goes to the people, the true seekers that can appreciate these sacraments. Thank you so much.